Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Today is Klaus, and this is the non-cheese strap version of Klaus. So, for this fight, I actually enjoy this fight, to be honest. Klaus is one of the few bosses I actually recommend you learn and get comfortable with and fight him on the daily, because he does have some really nice drops. Not only just the boss drop chances in general that he has, but a free supply of bundle wraps is pretty nice as well. Anyways, the number for Klaus is 3 before you need to kite. I also recommend bringing at least some sort of healing item with you. You will be taking chip damage from the elemental attacks, since in this version of the fight you will take damage. Usually one jelly bean works enough, but if you don't have jelly beans, just like 1 or 2 pierogies, you shouldn't be taking a lot of damage anyways. Yeah. Keep things close quarters with Klaus. The best way to do this fight really is just stay near him. Just do small circles around him. As you can see, you can easily run out of the ice attack before it actually casts, so that's just more than enough time to get damage in. And yeah, there's multiple phases, so I will see you guys in the next phase. Alright, and here we are at the Krampus summoning phase. This part varies depending on how many players you have. If you have more players, more Krampus, obviously. This time I used the pan flute to show you what it's like. Everybody just puts to sleep and it's pretty easy. It's one attack and then you need to kite. Don't do it the way I did it for that first guy. The second guy was much cleaner. One thing I forgot to mention though in the first part of the video is that I recommend staying in the middle. That way you don't get hit by the deers. And also, don't wear the walrus hat. It keeps you insulated longer, so you'll take more chip damage. Yeah, that's about it for this phase. So here we are at the second phase of the Klaus fight, or the last phase, I guess I should say. This part is by far the hardest and probably will take the longest if you don't know what you're doing, as he gains a new lunge attack which can be deadly. But still, it's still 3 hits, I should say, to attack Klaus and Kite. That hasn't changed. One thing has changed though, aside from the lunge attack, which is he gets a roar animation, as you see, which you can actually attack 4 times during that. And the second phase is really just about learning what attacks he's going to use and how to counter it, basically. So take some time to learn what attack he's going to do and how he attacks afterwards. It is possible to dodge the lunge attack point blank though, but it does require good timing. You kind of have to wait until like the last possible moment to move. But yeah, everything else basically stays the same. Don't be afraid to use the bag to your advantage because it is invulnerable, so he does lose a lot of momentum if he gets stuck on it. I still use the bag even though I've done this fight plenty of times. One thing I'd like to mention though is that some of these clips are kind of old. So in the cheese strat version of Klaus, we were on day 1000, and this one I'm on 2000. This was taken actually more recently, but most of these other boss video clips are prior to the Beefalo being able to eat spices update. So that's why you see sort of things jumping around and whatnot. Yeah, I'd just like to point it out in case anybody had questions. But this video was actually a more recent one, but I just didn't make any spices because it's not needed. Anyways, that's it for this video. Take care everybody. I'll see you in the next one.